below our graphs from the tables in the previous section, use the graphs to determine proportionality. So graph 1 looks like this, graph 2 looks like this. Well, in our tables, proportionality ended up being table 2. So that means that graph of table 2 has to be my proportional one. So what makes the graph of table 2 proportional when the other one is not? Well, both of them are straight lines. The only difference is that graph of table 2 started at 0, 0. So, number 9, similar to our thing, the graph goes through 0, 0, and then it's a straight line. The straight line says that it is a rate of change is consistent all the way through. So to determine proportionality from a graph, you have to ask yourself 2 questions. Does it go through 0, 0? The second question is it a straight line? If you can answer yes to both, then you are on the right track. Number 10. Constant of proportionality for the graph. Well, that is going to be rise over run. So if you look back at our graph, rise is either up or down. Run is either right or left. Rise is always positive. Run or fall is always negative. Going right is positive. Going left is negative. So I choose 2 points. Doesn't matter which point. I'm going to choose 0, 0. And I'm going to choose this point right here. Doesn't matter which 2 points I choose. Okay, I could choose the 2 furthest. I could choose the 2 closest. Okay, so I need to be able to go up. So right there is where I ended. How much did I end up going up? Well, according to our scale, it ended up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. But that's not our scale. Our scale isn't 1. Our scale here is every line is 15. Well, lucky me, it ended at a final labeled point, so that means I went up 90. Now I'm wanting to go over because I want to get to that other point. How many did I go over? Well, I went over 2 boxes, but is that going to be enough? Is that the scale? I look down at the bottom. Oh, each box is 1. So yes, this is going to be a 2. So my rise here, I went up. My run, I went to the right. Well, up is positive, so it's a 90, positive. My right is positive, so it's a positive 2. 90 divided by 2 is 45. And if you think about it, it's $45 per hour, which is actually something we've already discussed. So to find it from a graph, we take the rise divided by our run. That's the easiest way to say it without saying it too complicated. But if we need to expand on it, how much it goes up divided by how much it goes over. So let's look at our graphs. Number 11. So like I said you had to ask yourself 2 questions. First question, does it go through 0, 0? Well, 0, 0 here is right here. So yes, it does. Is it a straight line? Is there any bends? Is there any turns? No, there isn't, so we're good. It is a straight line. It's on both, so it's proportional. Now I need to find my COP. My COP is rise over run. I'm going to start here. I'm going to end here, down here. I go down first. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I go down 4. I go over 2. So I went down to over. Down is a negative, so it's a negative 4 over 2, which ends up being a negative 2. Number 12. This one, is it a straight line? Yes. Does it go through 0, 0? Yes, even though the points are awful. My COP. How many do I go up? 1. How many do I go over? 3. I went up. And I went over. So it's 1 over 3. And I don't need to go any further because my COP can be a fraction. Number 13. Does it go through 0, 0? No. So automatically I can say non-proportional. The reason doesn't go through 0, 0. Number 14. Does it go through 0, 0? Yes, it does. Is it straight? No, it's not. It's non-proportional. And all I have to say is it's not a straight line.